Aries, Kim.enchantress here from Sydney, Australia. Hope you're all doing well. I'm here to do your North and South Nodes timeline reading. So we'll look at the South Node first, which is about your past here, Aries. The South Node is called Ketu. It's associated with both baggage and talents that we've been born with and we carry from our previous lifetimes. Now, it is the tail that we drag from the past incarnation, and it carries both the blessings and the blockages that we're meant to deal with in order for ourselves to grow. So it represents our gifts, the potential that we come to the earth with, as well as our comfort zone, our default settings, and it's often associated with karma from past lives and everything we didn't choose in this lifetime. So be it our quirks or our inner limitations. So the South Node represents challenges that we're destined to face and overcome, and the past that holds us back, everything that keeps us glued to the present. So it's also information about things we already know and possess, and is a spiritual safe zone. So the South Node is not bad, but it points to the blessings and all the abilities that we've inherited from our previous lives. So it's not really a good either, as we can rarely grow from our comfort zone. So let's see what it is about your past incarnation that's fallen out from the Lenormand cards. Now we've got the ship, the bouquet, and the dog. So, I feel like your past incarnation, Aries, was a very happy journey, but obviously it had to come to an end. You're a good friend. You were nice company to be in. You had dark hair. You were good looking, always smiling and friendly. You had a contented life and you lived in peace and harmony, and that's what you chose to do. You were very devoted and committed and loyal to all your relationships. So let's take a look at the North Node. So your North Node is the opposite, definitely, of the South. So it's called Rahu. So it's the light which we are meant to follow in this lifetime. So we can create new, better karma for ourselves. But it's where we are meant to end up spiritually in this incarnation. So it's definitely a place where our soul calls us to go, and we feel these soul urges and the calling for change. It's associated with our destiny, our true purpose, and it usually requires us to step out of our comfort zone and do things differently in this lifetime. So it represents the potential that we're meant to achieve on our soul mission and where we're definitely headed, and it symbolises the unknown, the future, its blessings that are yet to be discovered in this lifetime. So while the South Node makes us more comfortable, the North Node is where our true growth lies. It's believed that in following your North Node is where you're going to find true fulfillment, and it's the key to blissfulness in your life. The North Node often requires spiritual growth, self-work, and a lot of reflecting on the past to come to the point of true illumination. Now you've got the coffin, the lily, and the ring in this incarnation. This is where you are meant to be. So this is about, getting older now, Aries. This is for a particular person that's come to the channel. This is a timeline reading. So you possibly have no sex life. Some of you will definitely get married later in life, but I feel like a man will make this agreement for you in this lifetime. So let's see what your moon phases are, Aries. I'm just going to pop the moon here. And we have the stork that's come out for this. So I feel like, because the moon usually passes through cycles of growth and decline, the phases of the moon are seen as symbols to guide your own personal growth and development. So the new moon, meaning, is fully dark with no illumination from the sun. It's symbolic of a quiet time, the time before something begins. And you've got the stork. So it's time to make some changes, Aries, in this lifetime. Some movement, some transformation. You could be looking at relocating as well. There's definitely going to be a change of residence. This is going to be a positive change for you, and improvements coming. You'll make new friends. There's going to be a new cycle. And I feel an older man's going to cause this change. Your personal growth will be you coming into maturity, is what I'm feeling. Okay, so we've got a card from the goddesses, gods and guardians, and we've got Kadesh. And it's all about sexual wisdom. As I mentioned here, you are possibly having no sex life. And from the universe has your back, this is you loving the energy of the universe. So I'll leave that there. I'm just going to read a little bit what Kadesh means for you. So, you could be exploring sacred ecstasy rituals, or how sex connects to the divine. Maybe you're going to work with a sex therapist or a relationship counsellor. But you need to communicate your sexual needs to your partner. So maybe, this card here is all about your sexual wisdom. Now, it could be that this is signifying sexual healing. You're having new experiences and intimacy. And this card also can activate your intuitive wisdom about sex as a sacred, nourishing force. The easiest way to access your sexual spiritual knowledge is to tune into your body. Be still and become aware of your breath. If you can, place one hand on your heart and the other on your belly, or just focus on sensations of your body. Imagine your sexual energy as a spark of light flowing through you, and ask yourself, what does sexual wisdom want you to know? Listen to the first feeling or impression that arises. If nothing comes, don't worry. You're tuning into your higher sexual consciousness. Whether you know it or not, the insights may come hours, days, or weeks later. So maybe you want to be more sexually aggressive and creative, or do you need permission to experiment with being polyamorous or celibate, for example? Or could it be that sexual blocks or trauma are coming up for healing? It'll lead you to the right support. It's going to offer up all your desires and wishes about the sacred erotic, and let yourself bring sensual pleasures to yourself, Aries. So, the moon is definitely about creativity and success coming. So that's all I have for you guys. Whoever's meant to hear it. Just before we go, I did count up these Lenormand cards, and it added up to 93. So your angel number 93 message is the secret meaning symbolises deep soul searching and positive transformation, just like the stork. It's urging you to tap into your potential and reach your higher self here, Aries. To do that, you must first learn to go easy on yourself. So that's all I have, my darlings. Thank you so much for stopping by. Love to you all. Bye for now.